Smoke it! Alrighty then. Shikaka!
Ever seen a lookalike so spot on? Even the celeb does a double take? From Jim Carrey's chaos to Jackie Chan's kindness, these real-life moments beat any movie.
Bumblebee tuna. The who, the her.
Let's kick things off with a wild one, Jim Carrey's Brazilian double. A woman flawlessly mimics his Ace Ventura glove scene and belts out the classic Bumblebee tuna. Fans online were convinced she had to be his long-lost daughter. The resemblance, downright freaky. Even Carrey would have been impressed. Micah Richards thought he was just doing a regular shoot, until he turned around and saw himself. The resemblance was so spot on that even the footballer was left stunned. For a second, it was like looking in a mirror that talks back.
Unforgettable moment.
It's like looking in a mirror.
One fan dressed as Deadpool, ready to meet Ryan Reynolds. Cameras rolling, excitement high, until he realized the man he was talking to wasn't Reynolds, but a Spanish impersonator. The look on his face? Priceless. A perfect, Deadpool-worthy plot twist. Now here's a brain teaser. 5 subtle differences separated Scarlett Johansson from her doppelganger in this viral challenge. Same eyes, same smirk. Fans had to zoom in and squint to tell them apart. Can you spot the real Black Widow? Let's just say it wasn't easy. This one gave people chills. A man who looked so eerily like Jack Nicholson had fans doing double takes and then stepping back. It wasn't just the face, it was the vibe. Creepy cool? Definitely.
Barber, count me in. Where can I book a haircut?
Imagine booking a trim and realizing your barber could be Johnny Depp's twin. That's exactly what happened in this small-town shop. With pirate-like charm and an uncanny likeness, fans started lining up not just for a haircut, but for a selfie too.
Logan Paul met his double, and honestly, you'd have a hard time telling who's who.
Logan Paul met his match, literally. In a viral moment, he came face-to-face with someone who looked so much like him, even though he was confused. That's trippy, Logan laughed. And honestly, he wasn't wrong. During a game, fans caught sight of someone in the crowd who looked exactly like LeBron. Same beard, same build, even the same expression. For a second, it looked like LeBron was dunking and spectating at the same time. Legendary. Steve Harvey spotted his twin in the audience and didn't waste a second. He pulled him up on stage and declared it double host night. The banter? Hilarious. It was like watching Steve roast himself. At one of her shows, Adele noticed someone in the audience who looked just like her, outfit and all. She invited the fan on stage, smiling and laughing as they posed together. A graceful moment that showed Adele's genuine charm.
Bella Poarch loves to surprise her fans by showing up out of nowhere.
Bella Poarch pulled off a perfect disguise. Hiding behind glasses and a hoodie, she mingled with fans undetected until she revealed her identity. The gasps, the screams, the double takes, it was the ultimate "wait, what?" moment, and proved just how down-to-earth she is. James Harden did a double take courtside when he spotted someone in the stands who looked exactly like him. Same beard, same style, same smirk. Even he had to laugh. Turns out, it's not every day you find your twin watching you play. At a packed event, one fan dressed head to toe like Freddie Mercury had jaws dropping. It wasn't just the mustache and outfit, he nailed the attitude. For a moment, it felt like Queen's frontman had walked back into the spotlight. Mike Tyson's lookalike has the internet buzzing. He's got the face, the build, and even the iconic tattoo. Fans are split. Some say he looks more like Tyson than Tyson himself. Others call it a knockout impersonation. Either way, it's pure boxing deja vu. Picture this. You walk into a Tim Hortons, and the guy serving coffee is Bradley Cooper. Well, almost. This Canadian employee looks identical to the actor. He doesn't need lights or makeup, just a name tag and a smile. Customers started lining up just to meet Cooper. While promoting Guardians of the Galaxy in Brazil, Chris Pratt gave fans more than autographs. He gave them tears. Disguised at first, he suddenly revealed himself in costume as Star-Lord. One young fan broke down in happy sobs. It wasn't just a Marvel moment, it was a memory for life.
It's Sheeran impersonators.
How you guys doing?
Hey.
Hello.
Red hair, guitar, hoodie. There are now dozens of Ed Sheeran's roaming festivals, music videos, and even weddings. The impersonator game has gotten so good, fans are rating their favorites online. Some of these Eds are so spot on, even security has gotten confused. During a concert on International Women's Day, PNK paused everything to honor her fans, especially the women in the crowd. The emotion in the air was unreal. Some cried, others just sang louder. It was one of those rare moments when a superstar truly connects. When Charles Michel and Dennis Schmeichel stood side by side at a summit, Twitter couldn't handle it. The EU president and Ukrainian PM looked like brothers, or clones. Same hairstyle, same posture. Memes flew, and the internet declared them the most serious doppelgangers in politics.
Let me hold you. You want to come in the shot?
Arnold went full cyborg at Madame Tussauds, posing as a wax statue in full Terminator gear. Fans walked by, posed for photos, then jumped in fear when he moved. The scream reactions were priceless, and Arnold couldn't stop laughing. Hasta la vista, fake statues. Selena Gomez heard about a young girl who dreamed of making change, and she did more than just send a message. She showed up with VIP passes, hugs, and encouragement. The teen's face lit up, and the moment became more than a meet and greet. It became a spark of inspiration. John Cena's known for surprises, but this one felt straight from a Hallmark movie. Dressed casually, he gifted a young fan his signature t-shirt and cap for Christmas. The joy on the kid's face? Pure gold. Sometimes the smallest gifts leave the biggest impact. On live TV, Jackie Chan honored a young martial artist with a special boxing glove, a personal gift from one legend to the next generation. The kid couldn't believe it. Chan smiled, bowed, and told him to keep fighting. It was more than a gift. It was a torch being passed.
You're back.
Robert Downey Jr. stepped out from behind the curtain, and the fan froze. Tears welled up. No words, just awe. RDJ embraced the fan, making it a once-in-a-lifetime moment that no Iron Man suit could top. When Tom Cruise greeted a lifelong fan, emotions overflowed. The fan broke down, overcome with joy. Cruise comforted him like an old friend, showing how deeply his movies and kindness resonate with people around the world. At a meet and greet, Harry Connick Jr. met not one, but two guys who looked just like him. Laughing, he called them his long-lost brothers. Fans snapped selfies as the triplets joked around. In Times Square, tourists lost it when Jack Sparrow strolled by, swagger, slurred speech, and all. The impersonator was so convincing, people thought it was Johnny Depp himself. Cameras rolled, and fans played along. One street performer didn't just look like John Lennon, he sounded like him too. Passers-by gathered as he performed Beatles hits, creating a magical, nostalgic vibe. Lennon fans couldn't believe their eyes, or ears. In New York, fans casually walking through a plaza suddenly spotted Jennifer Lawrence and Chris Pratt standing among them. No entourage, no fuss, just two A-listers giving hugs, taking selfies, and leaving everyone speechless. During a public event, Manny Pacquiao was stunned to meet a man who looked just like him, down to the fighting stance. Fans did double takes, unsure who was who. Pacquiao smiled and took a selfie. Drag queen Joe Lopez was performing a tribute to JLO when she appeared. For real. Mid-performance, she walked on stage and hugged him. Joe couldn't hold back tears as the crowd erupted into cheers and disbelief. At a Disney park, a Matt Damon lookalike stole the spotlight. Tourists lined up asking for photos, some convinced they'd just met Jason Bourne. It was all in good fun and great lighting. When Reese Witherspoon posed with her daughter, a spot-on lookalike, fans called it a clone glitch. The resemblance was so strong, the internet lit up with comments like, "Are they triplets or what?" In the middle of a concert, Lady Gaga brought a young fan on stage. Together, they sang one of her hits. The crowd went wild, and Gaga hugged the teary-eyed fan, saying, "You've got the voice, baby." During a meet and greet, Johnny Depp paused to truly connect with a shy fan. He listened, joked gently, and made them feel seen. It wasn't for cameras, it was a real moment of kindness. When influencer Abby Herbert met a fan who looked just like her, both were stunned. The resemblance sparked laughs and a viral selfie. Fans chimed in, calling it a TikTok multiverse moment. Actress Rebecca Laro turned a typical interview into a viral clip by hilariously flirting with the anchor. Her confidence, timing, and charm lit up the broadcast, and the internet couldn't get enough of it. Chris Brown was floored when a young boy broke into an impromptu dance routine that matched his energy. Brown's crew cheered, and he even joined in. It wasn't just talent, it was the start of something big. From pranks to tearful reunions, these celebrity look-alike moments remind us that fame has a funny way of mirroring reality. Whether it's a chance encounter or a staged surprise, the joy of these interactions is universal. Who's your celebrity twin? Share in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.